turn the radio off right now and listen to The Chris Miles Show.
Keeping you informed. About the latest and greatest trends and current events in today's society. It's where you go to stay in the know. It's the Chris Miles Show. Live from Atlanta, Georgia.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Chris Miles Show. Today's episode is sponsored by Blacks for Trump 2024. Sponsored by Mr. Charles Miles out of Detroit, Michigan. Thanks for the support, brother.
What's going on, people? Welcome to another edition of the Chris Miles Show. I am the host, Chris Miles. I hope all is well. We want to thank Blacks for Trump, the sponsor of the Chris Miles Show. I hope all is well out there with everybody. There's a lot going on, a whole lot going on out there. We're going to try to cover as much as possible. Last week we had some subject matter that we wanted to talk about, and we end up not actually being able to talk about that particular subject matter. We hope to get all of that done this evening. If you are on social media, you can find me TikTok, Instagram, X. What else? YouTube at I'm Chris Miles. Or preferably what we would love for you to do is go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Okay? Go to our YouTube page, The Chris Miles Show. Subscribe, like, and follow. We are in here by the grace of the good Lord every week to try to entertain you as well as bring you pertinent information about a lot of the things going on out here in society.
See if your mic plugged up.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Hold on.
Did it fix?
There you go, right there.
Okay. So do I need to go back to my spiel?
Nah, you good.
Okay.
All right, we good.
All right. Yeah, so we're not amateurs at this, people. But sometimes the equipment has a mind of its own. So once again, we are delighted to be here on this blessed, beautiful Sunday evening. I hope all is well with everybody out there. I want to thank everybody for giving us an opportunity to come into your homes or wherever you are every Sunday. And we want to give the thanks and praise to the Most High for allowing us to be able to come to do this effectively every Sunday. Mr. Producer, how are you doing?
Oh man, I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm here.
Oh yeah.
So we got a lot to talk about. So people, let me just say this. I guess a lot of folks are wondering what happened to his beard.
Yeah, what happened to it?
So I went to this guy Friday, and we were attempting a particular process on my beard, and in other words, my beard got a plug in it. So I had to cut it all the way pretty much off. So it'll be back probably in a good month.
I'm saying, man, you look about 15 years younger though.
Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I've been getting that I look younger. So I guess it's just good genes. But yeah, people. So I'm kind of I feel naked without my beard, but it'll get back. It'll come back in time. Well, once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Mr. Producer.
Yes, sir.
You got my first video ready. What we coming with?
I'm saying what you want first.
But before you do that, I'm gonna leave it to your discretion. There are a couple of things. Hey, Kamisha, I'm probably gonna call you momentarily, love. There are a couple of things, Mr. Producer, that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Last week, was it last week we had on Greg? We had Greg on?
Yeah, it was last week.
Okay, so last week we had Greg on, a good friend of mine. Actually went to school with my daughter. My daughter went medical school. He became a lawyer. But he ended up losing the race.
Yeah.
For he was running for, what was it? He was running
judge.
For judge, not civil. Anyway, he was running for judge, and he lost. He was complaining about something about a ballot down there in Montgomery, and I think he lost by 50 points. My argument is, I don't think that if you lost by 50 points, I don't think that a ballot would make the difference in that. Like, I mean, me personally, I'm just assuming that I think the people that he ran against, another friend of mine who's Monet McCorvey Gaines, good friends with her dad, but I think they ran a better campaign than he did. Greg is young, and I think he has an opportunity to come back and.
Yeah, I definitely believe he's the future.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So I think he has an opportunity to come back in the future and do good things. One of the other things, people, I want to talk about is the title of the show today is called Bloody Sunday. Now, a lot of people are probably asking, why did we name the show Bloody Sunday? And this is why I might reach out to Kamisha here momentarily. The reason I named it Bloody Sunday is because last week, of course, we didn't get an opportunity to go down to Selma, but they had the commemoration from Selma to Montgomery March,
right?
Which is something that they do every year, and I'm mind boggled about that because I don't see the significance in the commemoration of taking an ass whooping. I just don't. I was listening to Judge Joe Brown yesterday, and as a matter of fact, I'm reaching out to his people to try to get him to come on the show. But Judge Joe Brown, who's much older than me, said identical things that I said. That we've been doing the same thing and getting the same results. It's like the whole thing is we want so bad to be accepted. Like that's the whole genre of what we have going forward is to be accepted. And I do not, for the life of me, I do not understand why we don't focus on, the things that really matter versus being accepted.
Yeah, that's a question I always ask. Every other nation that comes into the United States seems to understand that, except us. Everybody, they do business with everyone in the country, but they put their money together to build up their community so everybody in their community can
benefit, reap the benefit. Right, exactly. Right.
But we, the only community that doesn't seem to understand that, and that's kind of why when you came up with the title of the show, I was like, yeah, every year, all those, all our people go down to Selma, and they gather together, and it's
a party,
right? Instead of nobody comes together.
Right.
I'm saying you get that many big bodies and big names together. Somebody should have a plan to if anything, you go to Selma every year. Selma should be the headquarters to be a turnaround.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pour some money into Selma.
There you go.
Turn it around. Since y'all go there every year and walk.
Yeah, walk across the what I'm saying
exactly.
So the thing is, people, what me and Mr. Producer is actually saying is that Selma should be a networking strategy, a hub for, thank you, Mr. Producer, for black entrepreneurship. It should be black people go there and they say, well, we're going to go down to Selma and we're going to concentrate on business. We're going to concentrate on that of economic development because it is needed in the community.
Right.
Okay, but no, we go down there every year. We listen to these dumbass politicians come down there lying to us. Like Kamala Harris came down there.
She went down there. We supposed to be commemorating what our forefathers did, and she talking about the damn Palestinians and Israelis.
Right, and what was so sad about what you got an image of her?
I can find one.
Okay, so people, let me just speak on Kamala Harris real quick. So Kamala Harris goes down to Selma. She was there last week, and her entire speech primarily was about the Palestinians. Now, I have no issue with addressing the issue about the Palestinians, but let me say all of that to say this. The problem is the issue with what's going on over there in formerly Palestine, Israel today, right? The United States has caused all of the issues that we see present going on in Israel today. Like they have the people over there the Europeans over there who identify or call themselves Jews, which the word Jew is an acronym for the word Judah. It would be Yahweh in Paleo Hebrew or Alashawan Kodash. Okay? They are not that. They're Khazar. They are converts, people that have gone over there and the same thing that happened here in the United States will, with the aspect of the Native Americans, who are, by the way, Hebrews, they unalive those people out of the land and territories, and they claim to be these people. But this woman here that you see on your screen, Kamala Harris, who's the vice president of the United States, she went down to Selma last week, and she spoke on for, I know, at least 10 minutes about the hardship, the atrocities of the Palestinian people. Now, those people over there right now who have been there before the Europeans who identify or call themselves Jews went into that land, okay? The United States have supplied Israel with the technology, the money, the resources, the bombs, the military equipment to do what they are doing to the Palestinians. This is what I tell people all of the time. Now, she come down to Selma, and she should have been talking about some form of economic development for black people.
Man, she should have been paying respect to what happened to them people walking across that bridge trying to overcome. She shat on our ancestors and our forefathers and everything that they was trying to fight for. It was an admirable fight. And she took her 10, 20 minutes to talk about some other shit. I would have tomatoed her ass. I would have thrown tomatoes and chairs. I would have showed her what it was about. No. Y'all done float. Once a year, y'all come down here, at least pay respect, pay homage to what happened. You know what I'm saying? That day.
But the problem, this is, and this
but
is.
I'm saying,
but hold on, you're right. But this is the problem, Mr. Producer.
Come on.
It is the same situation with the Democratic Party.
Man.
It's that they don't do. Black people are so complacent
They don't go against
They
nothing
don't.
they do, man.
They will not. They will not ante up to say, you know what? We need to demand something for the stuff that we are giving and getting nothing in return.
The disrespect. Every day we get disrespect.
And the thing was, what Kamala Harris did was a complete disrespect, as you said, to the people who are begging to be acclimated into this system. Like you can't even acclimate anymore. The sad part about all of that is that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have open borders. So you going down there to Selma it's in Dallas County, but it's a poor county. Okay, it is a poor county. Like the people down there are below the national standard of living conditions.
Man, as long as black folk can put on their goddamn Sunday best and take a picture with Biden, Kamala, or Jesse goddamn Jackson, the Al Sharpton, they good. Long as they can take a picture and hang on their wall and say, "Oh, I took a picture. I was there. They good with that. They don't need reparations.
Right.
They don't need nothing. Long as they can say I was in a picture with these people, they good.
And that is a sad state of affairs. But like I said, she came down there and rendered nothing but rhetoric. And the sad part about it is this is the whole thing, what seems to be the issue now that everybody's concerned about. The thing with Trump, people are saying, "Oh man, Trump going there, man, they gonna put us in slavery."
Oh man,
did he put y'all in slavery
God.
before?
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. It's a lot of and it be a lot of shit on some of these posts, boy. I'm saying, that woman said, "Y'all idiots sit here trying to support Trump. Is y'all ready to go back to slavery? He was already president for 4 years. Ain't none of y'all African. I want to say it. Ain't none of y'all in slavery. But I'm saying, ain't nothing he did when he was in office affect anybody. So y'all good with paying these outrageous gas prices, and I gotta either fill my tank up or I gotta eat. How? I'm saying,
well, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do, and this is what I'm saying, people. Listen, I think realistically, Mr. Producer, black people and a lot of white people do not understand the makeshift of what government is supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Now let me break this down.
Come on now.
Government people is supposed to work for the benefit of the people. Like in other words, this is what I'm talking about. Like they're supposed to make sure that the roads are taken care of,
right?
Or they take care of the stuff with infrastructure,
schools,
stuff with schools. Those are the things that government is supposed to be doing. Hold on, let me finish. Let me with your tax dollars, okay? But this is the thing. This is the thing, Mr. Producer. Kids go to school. Let me show you how dumb people are, or how I guess that's the wrong term to use. Misinformed is more appropriate, right?
Pull that hoe off there.
Yeah, get it off there. People are not informed to what's going on. This is what I'm saying. When kids go to school, Mr. Producer, one of the things that is said in the course of school is the Pledge of Allegiance.
Right.
And one of the terms that is uttered in the Pledge of Allegiance, for the republic for which it stands. For the republic for which it stands. For the republic for which it stands. One nation under God. Mm-hmm. Okay. It doesn't say for democracy for which it stands. It says for the republic for which it stands. But the thing is, we are not functioning under a republic.
Right.
We are functioning under under democracy, which ties into what's called a de facto. We're supposed to be under what's called de jure. Because de jure gives we the people all of the rights.
Right.
And this is the thing that most people
work for us.
Right. This is the thing that most people do not understand. I'm not going to take time today to break all of this stuff down. Okay? But what I'm telling you all is that there are a lot of things that are going on out there in society today. Okay? And these politicians out here, they're out there. You got politicians go in. They go in. They salary is, I don't know what, $200,000 maybe a year, something like that. By the time they come out of there, they worth $300 million.
Come on now.
I want y'all to think about that.
Big
they
Nancy.
got the best and top insurance known to man.
Big Nancy.
And you, on the other hand, you can't even get insurance. You can't get anything. Something is wrong with the picture. And the thing, we did a show back here a few weeks ago called, what was the name of it? The definition of insanity. What was it? Am I saying that right?
Definition of insanity. Yeah.
The definition of insanity, which is doing the same thing
over and over again.
And that has been the case. We are now once again in an election year, and by us being in an election year, we are hearing the buzzwords for certain politicians that are actually running who have no intent really to do anything feasible for the people, which is sad. So, there are things out there that needs to be done. There are things out there that needs to be done for correction. And the fact of the matter is those things have to be done. And if not, then the ship is going to sink.
I mean, first of all, it got to be addressed. The only person that tried that was, Ice Cube went out. He tried to put together a plan to go around and just put something. What can y'all offer us? You know what I'm saying? He talked to everybody. He said the Democrats treated him like, we gonna get y'all voted anyway. He said the Republicans sat down with him and tried to talk to him. Yeah,
wow.
And tried to have a conversation with him. I'm saying Democrats just feel like by
it's an obligation, basically.
Right.
We're obligated to.
I watched the video earlier where it say who was it? Edgar.
Who?
No. What? I sent you the video, but anyway, I'll pull it up later. But
it's cool. Let's move on.
They just know that our community gonna vote Democrat, and they ain't gonna need you after a while bringing in all these illegals.
Yeah, and that
it ain't gonna matter what. It ain't gonna matter who you vote for.
That is the thing, people. That I see one of the things in since I was resending. This is the thing, people. We are under a cycle of replacement, and this is the thing. One of the reasons why we talked about this a while back, Roe v. Wade, all of these other things. You're starting to see certain things erode away, or things that we've been systematically used to be taken out of circulation, if you will. Some of the things that you see these things happening is for the simple fact that because of the migrant problem. Right there in the state of Texas, Greg Abbott he's been sending the migrants up north, New York, Chicago, Martha's Vineyard, which is in Massachusetts. But he's been getting them out of his state. And him doing that is for the fact that he realized that Texas is in the process of turning blue. And the strategy that a lot of the Democrats have brought forward is to turn the state of Texas from red to blue.
Right.
I don't have a dog in the fight. But what I'm saying is strategically, it benefits for the migrants to come in the way they have. It specifically benefits the Dems.
Right.
And this is one of the reasons they have not said anything about it. But one of the crucial elements to all of that is this, Mr. Producer. You look at what happened to Laken Riley, the young girl that was attending school at the University of Georgia.
Right.
She was unalived by a guy from Venezuela. And these people are able to come in here and they are able to secure money, benefits, and all these. Drive cars, don't drive like all along. They tell you have to have them.
We can't identify them. We don't know who they is. We don't know nothing about them. We don't know no background. And what's crazy is a whole process that they supposed to be able to go through to become a citizen. But how y'all keep a microscopic eye on everything we do, but y'all open up the doors, let these people come through and just wreak havoc?
Because there are people behind.
I mean, yeah, oh yeah, no
that
doubt.
Are actually,
but I'm just putting out some of the, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's people out there that's behind on their mortgage, behind on their rent. They can't even get assistance to, you know what I'm saying, to give them a couple months to get back on their feet. But these people that nobody know who they is or where they come from can come in and get treated like special guests. Y'all empty out hotels. They emptying out hotels, making sure they eat 3 square meals a day, housing them, giving them money.
And one of the other things too, Ms. Medusa, that I found out, and I should have been better prepared this evening. There's a company that the Biden administration has contracted out to. I forgot. I think the contract is for several $1 million. And what these people do is they all they're gonna do is prepare food and meal for these folks. And they have it set up at a I don't want to say undisclosed location, but it's set up at a particular location.
Yeah, everything.
And then people go there,
right?
Yeah. So yeah, you're right about what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm talking about the subject matter of the show today, Bloody Sunday. Like you all are going down there commemorating Bloody Sunday, the Selma to Montgomery March, and you and look what is going on. Your rights to vote is being taken away from you.
Everything
pushed
further and further to the back burner.
Everything is being reversed for you. You got degrading music. You got Sexy Red and Suki Hana and what's the other dude? NBA Youngboy. You got them putting damning music out there to our kids. So, and it's a pipeline to the prison system. So you got all of these elements, these things turning against you to fuck us up per se. And the people that's over there bombing the shit out of the Palestinians are the people who got Sexy Red, Suki Hunter, NBA Youngboy, all this other criminal shit that's out there to fuck up our kids. And not only that,
have a clue. After our generation out of here, they won't even. I'm saying the next generation is gonna be clueless.
Yeah, and that's the idea.
And like that woman said, talking about some Trump getting back in office, we gonna become slaves. After we out of here and these kids not learn, and we don't have people like, younger people with younger minds like Greg in office. Yeah. So the future is dim.
So this is the thing too, Mr. Producer. I'm glad you went there. So let me just say this. This becomes very, very important, people. Your kids out here. A lot of these kids out here are not reading on the level that they should be on. Okay. The laborers or the like Javier was talking about the city of Memphis, right? So there are certain things that are actually going on out there in society, or I should say not necessarily society, but going on in these cities. And the jobs that you would see a lot of these black kids in now, they're not getting them. They're being replaced by kids that have parents have snuck in here, and their work ethics are different than ours.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So they're replacing them with replacing our kids with those jobs. And this is why I have often said, people, that we need our own economic development. This is why I'm talking about the Bloody Sunday situation on it. That entire thing should be a makeup of us constructing businesses to employ these kids. There should be a specification of educational intangibles listed. It should be a job fair and educator that HBCUs and even some of the other schools out there should come down there. Okay, it emphasize to the people down there, this is what you all need to be going into, because this is it. You got all this AI stuff. You're going to have robotic technology. So guess what? That robotic technology has to break down. Somebody has to fix that. My nephew that lives in Plano, Texas, you met him?
Yeah, Sean.
Who does Sean work for?
Elon, ain't it?
Elon Musk.
Elon.
So my nephew, anybody out there that's driving those Teslas, those cars, my nephew is the one that programs the system. Whenever, however that shit done, I'm not into all of that stuff. You ain't finna push no button and shut my car. Give me gas. But the thing is, whatever updates that are sent out, he's one of the engineers, computer engineers that does it. He works for Elon Musk, he was supposed to be the richest man in the world, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, yeah. So my nephew has his cell number, calls him, and they, sends him all over the world. China, New Zealand, Japan, Dubai, where Saudi Arabia. He goes everywhere for Elon Musk. So I'm just saying that is major. It's major because he went to school for this, and this is what he's doing. And I'm just saying, when those things are not being stressed, when they're not being stressed, and you got other stuff going on and other things happening, right, you finna be on the back end of this shit.
You think somebody like your nephew would be one of the people that parents want to mold their child out of, instead of, like you were saying, the sexy reds, the NBA young boys.
Exactly.
We don't have the right role models. Nobody's stepping up to become a good role model for the future. So the future is gonna be them.
And let me just, I raised Sean.
Come on now.
I raised him. He was raised in my household, and I kept my foot on his neck because I wanted him to make something out of himself. But the whole point is, what I'm telling you, Mr. Producer, is, our kids are going to be, like I say, they're going to be, there's going to be a window, and they're going to be on the outside looking in that window, trying to figure out, how do I get in that window? And the other part of that is, you got these other Greek Negroes who want to further assimilate into a system that they've already there. They're not pushing the envelope on anything either. So, I mean, it's that debacle of things that we see going on and happening. Give me my next video, Mr. Producer.
I'm gonna do the video of the what happened with the young lady, man.
Which one?
They got ran over.
Okay, come on with it. Yeah, that'll take a few minutes to break down.
All right.
Now, before you go there, Mr. Producer, this is an incident that apparently happened I think it was yesterday. Someone sent me this video, and they asked me to cover the story, and I reached out to the young lady that was narrating the video, but she didn't call me back. But go ahead, you can cue it up, and we'll go with it from there, Mr. Producer.
I'm at the Burning Bush Church in Jemison, Alabama. And I got some very unfortunate news. And I'm trying to keep calm. But here, as you see, this blood in the street. I want to know why no one is in handcuffs. You guys can arrest him? This technically considered attempted murder. Because this is my sister's blood in the street.
If you don't mind.
And I need some answers. I've been patient long enough, and now I'm getting stressed out, and I'm concerned. So that's why I'm going live from my business page, because I feel like he needs to be in handcuffs. My sister has been airlifted to UAB hospital because this man hit and ran my sister, and he has not been arrested yet. So I need for you guys to share this live, because we're here in Jemison, Alabama, Chilton County. This guy has ran over my sister. I've been out here for 30 minutes. He has not been arrested yet. So I need everybody to share this live.
He ain't been taken away.
I'm not sure why he hasn't been arrested. My sister's blood is in the middle of the street. He hit my father's car. My sister got out of the vehicle. And when she got out of the vehicle, she told him that he had that he had hit my father's car. Then he proceeded to hit my sister in his big. He has not been arrested yet. So I need you guys to share this live. Here's the vehicle. He actually left the scene. Thank God there were angels on the scene and they were able to track him down. Please share this live. Please share this live. This guy is right here. He has not been arrested. He has ran over my sister in this vehicle. The Jemison police has been here. I've been here for over 30 minutes. He has not been arrested yet. I can't calm down. I cannot calm down. I don't know the severity of the injuries that has happened to my sister, but this is the vehicle that my sister was hit in. He has not been arrested yet. I need you guys to share this live. We are from Elmore County, Alabama. My dad owns a business in Chilton County, which is now our business. I'm not really sure as to why this guy who has attempted to murder my sister and run her over has still not been arrested yet. I need you guys to share this live. Because you don't know who you're messing with. Please share this live. My sister is the owner of a business here in Chilton County. We own businesses in Elmore County, also Montgomery. You don't know what you just did. Please share this live. They have yet to arrest this man for attempted murder. He fled the scene. They went and got him and brought him back to the scene. He has yet been arrested. This is my life, and here is the blood. Here is the blood of my sister. They have already airlifted her to UAB. I've been calm. I've been quiet. I've been respectful. But I want to know why this man has not been arrested. I need you guys to share this live. My father just passed. We're going through enough as is. And for me to have to deal with this while my sister is at UAB hospital fighting for her life because this gentleman decided to run her over. This is the attempted murderer here, guys. They have not arrested him yet. They're saying they're waiting on a state trooper. I understand. I don't have to holler. He needs to be arrested. Where's the investigation? There's the blood. We've been waiting here over an hour. Where is the investigation?
So anyway, people,
why they meeting up in Selma again? Why they meeting in Selma again?
Commemorate Bloody Sunday. That's
Don't seem like
bloody. That's in it. That's down there in the state of Alabama.
You know what I'm saying? It don't,
Now, so
it don't seem like we had equality right then.
right. So this is the point. This is the point. I reached out to the young lady this morning. Like I said, the video and information was sent to me. Phone numbers were sent to me. I called. She was supposed to call me back, and she did not. Now, the man that you see on the screen, his name has not been released. He's in his, I think, 25, between 25, the age of 25 and 27 years old. But this is the young man that has that ran over the girl. And so, as the young lady was saying, he ran over her. He ran over the girl. And after he ran over her, he left the scene. He fled the scene. And as she called them angels,
Yeah.
which were some white folks, they went and got him and brought him back to the scene of the accident, of the crime, where the accident happened,
Right.
where he ran over the girl, right? All of that being what it is, people, that's Alabama for you. And that happened in an area called Chilton County. And I remember as a kid, my dad and them used to go to, back in the day, the Magic City Classic. And we were kids. This was like back in the early 70s. And it would be a carpool of my dad, my mom, them, my uncles, aunties, and family friends. They would probably take 10 cars. They would go up to the Alabama State and A&M game. And this was before. I don't remember when 65 North was completed, but they used to have to go through Prattville and all these other areas, Elmore County, Otago County, Elmore County, to get to Birmingham.
Yeah.
So they went through all them little hit towns.
Right.
And those towns, Mr. Producer, was Chilton County as an area that's called Clanton.
Yeah.
And they say, man, you do not, it's like a sundown town. You do not want to get caught up there in that city. And the sad part about it is, like Mr. Producer was saying, this young man that's on there, now he's 25 years old. And he hit the girl's car. And she got out of the car, and she asked him and he ran over her. And as you could see, he was in a big Dodge, looked to be a 3500.
Yeah.
And he was pulling a trailer on the back of it, something that you would put a John Deere tractor on the back of. So, the entire situation, from what I hear, I don't know. At the time, it wasn't good. But as Mr. Producer have said, these are the things that we should be working on. These are the things that we should be concerned about. You understand? A lot of the things that we tally up or we want to be a part of, those things really have no form of significance to it whatsoever.
We need protection for our community. Why we can't get a crime bill?
So, exactly. And so Camilla Harris came down. She came to Selma, came down to Selma last week. We didn't leave Atlanta to go down there. We intended the weather was bad. But she came down and talked specifically about the Palestinians. And rightfully so. It's an issue that needs to be talked about, but not in Selma. She should go up there to New York. She should go right up to New York and talk to the people up there, the ones up there that needs to hear this.
You goddamn right, and tell them.
That's what they need. That's what she need to go.
Tell them fake Jews to seize fire.
Okay, so
tell them to damn seize fire. Don't come down
right,
here.
Don't you come down here telling us something. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, this is the issue. This is the issue. This is the problem right here, right? This young man this young man, at the age of 25, to be exact, harbors some form of hate. Like him running over this girl or hitting her was no more than seeing a squirrel run across the road and you run over the squirrel.
That's how much he thought of.
If you look at all of the things, the ones that are doing, that should be a hate crime. Now the federal government is supposed to come in on that situation there. I want to see how this thing play out. And I'm going to read some comments to you all about some people who had an issue with me posting the video. Remember, people, the video was sent to me and Mr. Producer. We ain't go looking for it.
And think about this.
Go ahead.
He hit the car. 2, she had enough time to get out the car and said, "Hey, you hit my car." 3, he run over.
So this is why I'm saying.
Wasn't no hit and run.
This is what I'm saying, that there are issues, pertinent issues, that we need to be out here addressing. Every year, once again, as Mr. Producer said, everybody runs down to Selma, Alabama, and they do what's called a bridge crossing.
So they go down there for what Miss Kamisha said. I know they say it starts on Thursday and it ends on Sunday. So think about it: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Selma making some money.
Well, I mean,
ain't no black businesses down in Selma. So who benefiting from it?
Exactly.
Our folks.
Well, the thing is, you have the street vendors, so they make T-shirts.
I'm saying, no, man. Them
but
people,
the store,
they move
the
around.
hotels,
It's people from Montgomery and all around surrounding everything. Come get some of that money. But I'm talking about how many business, how many
the infrastructure, right?
Black business do Selma on that's making money off
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be a blessing every year.
And that's why. So in this, Mr. Producer, so pointing at what you said, and this is what Martin Luther King did to the black community. He killed the financial infrastructure within the community. He was more so concerned about being able to sit at lunch counters and all of this other foolishness versus being coming up with something tangible. Say, well, you know what? We need to reinvest these resources back in the community so we have stores to employ our kids, employ our own. But no, he wasn't with that. And this whole the mindset, the charade that we're part of today, that the things that you see going on comes from his ideology. And like I said, I don't necessarily know. Clanton is Chilton County is it would be northwest of Selma. No, I'm sorry, northeast of Selma, correct? Yeah. It would be northeast of Selma. Yep. So you see right there in the state of Alabama that you have people or individuals who are in their 20s harbor hate like you would not believe. Now, let me just say this. So I posted the video on several pages on Facebook. This woman by the name of Jennifer Rippey Sweetman got angry about it. You got her photo, Mr.
Yeah,
Producer?
I put it up there.
Okay. All right. Hold on. So this is the mentality of individuals in the state of Alabama. I told her I was going to make her famous. So
I'm bad with that thing, ain't it?
So I just sent a message. So hopefully she's watching. But Jennifer Ripley Sweetman said to me, she said, he was arrested and charged. I would advise that you find out facts prior to posting nonsense. Now, this woman that you all see on your screen, call this woman, and this is the shit. This is Alabama for you, okay? This is the mindset of Alabama. So I got the fuck out of that place. I want you all to understand it. She called this girl being ran over nonsense, Mr. Producer.
Correct.
She got angry with me. She got angry with me for posting some information that people asked me to post.
Right.
She didn't say a fucking thing about the young man that ran over the lady. But she got angry with me for posting the material. So this is why we're going to give her 15 minutes of fame. Okay? Now, what I came back and said, I told her, she said, once again, let me, quoting what she typed to me. She said, he was arrested and charged. I would advise that you find out facts prior to posting nonsense. So she gave me a link to the Jameson Police Department. They posted a statement. My reply to her was, I said about time. He was supposed to be immediately arrested after what he perpetrated on this woman. That is attempted murder with a vehicular motor. How do you run over someone and stand on the side allowed to leave and return? Could I run over someone and be allowed to leave and return? No. If there wasn't any witnesses, it would have been the typical move. The subject matter was based on what was the victim's sister said of what happened. Okay? Your problem is you don't want me to be talking about this matter. What you should concern yourself about is see that the law is administered equally. Okay? So this was my reply to this woman who ain't mad with the guy that ran the woman over. She's mad with me that I put the information out there. So there were several comments posted by her to me, which I'm not going to go into all of those comments. But a sister by the name of Monet Davis said, you need to know your facts. Please pipe down. So.
Thank you, sister.
So the point is what I'm saying is that this woman got mad at me for posting the content. Like, oh, we don't need this to come out.
Right.
Don't let this shit come out. You know what I'm saying? So this other woman, it was also posted on a friend of ours named Kendall's page, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Kendall.
Shout out to you, Kendall.
Gumptown News.
Elizabeth Ann Soros, she said, and we feel the need to be descriptive as to call out race. Why? Just man runs over woman. This is what this another white woman is telling me to say. Okay?
It sounds kind of feminist.
Okay, let me go back. She says, and we need to be, and we feel the need to be as descriptive as to call out race. Why? Just man run over woman or women still on the loose is perfectly fine. And before I get jumped on, now she's saying jumped on by the other blacks in here reading this bullshit that she's posting.
Right.
She says it would not matter if the race was reversed. Now, This is how we know it's bullshit.
That's a goddamn lie.
And it's a lie. Because if that was the case, Elizabeth, and put her goddamn, oh, you got it up there. If that was the case, Miss Elizabeth, you wouldn't have come out and said a fucking thing about it. You'd have let it went. And this is the thing. Let me get a sip of aqua.
But it's crazy because it's a whole video of the guy who did it.
And his description is in the video. He's a white guy.
He's sitting on the wall smoking a cigarette. And the police sitting there just chilling.
Everybody chilling, lackadaisical about it.
Come on,
But
man.
this woman, what I'm telling you, Mr. Producer, they get mad at me for posting the goddamn video.
Right.
And saying a white man ran over a black woman. What am I supposed to say? I mean, if you go in there and watch the goddamn video, it's obvious what the man's race is. So where did I fuck up at? Where did I go wrong at?
I have yet to figure
And
it out.
this woman, without going into all of the dialogue of what was said, she tells me that I am dividing the races. Because I posted a video of a white guy running over a black woman, which the video, the content was sent to the Chris Miles Show.
That's what you do, report the news.
That's what I do.
That's your job. That's what you get paid for.
I'm monetized. This is what I do.
I promise you she don't call the local news station. Well, she might. I don't know. She could be a Karen. I don't know.
But no, she ain't doing that. She ain't calling shit. She just don't want me to say it.
Yeah, she don't want you to talk about it.
And this is the mentality.
Goddamn uppity nigger.
This is the mentality of what we deal with. Okay? And this is why I'm saying it's nonsense for the fact of all of these ass whipping John Lewis and the rest of them took, and we still dealing with this kind of shit.
We still got to deal with this shit.
We need to be trying to perfect. We need to be trying to perfect the essence of what's wrong within our community. But here it is, what we do, Mr. Producer. We go out here, and when we post information or we doing the right thing, guess what happens?
You get ridiculed.
We get ridiculed and attacked.
It's a damn shame.
So what we got next, brother?
Let's talk about what's my man's? The two Alabamians running against each other.
You got the T-shirt?
I can get it. I got the picture though.
So bring them up.
I'm gonna go get the T-shirt.
So these individuals up here now. We have that of Anthony Daniels and Shamari Figures. Now, the reason I'm talking about this particular subject matter between these two individuals here is for the fact that a couple of things I want to bring up. The guy, Anthony Daniels, is a capital. Okay?
Nope.
Yeah, he's a noob. And I was getting tagged on that of Facebook by several capitals on there, right? And so I went in and I started to look. He seemed like a very sharp guy, very articulate. You know, he talked about, you know, his grandparents, you know, being a part of his life. He talked, so, you know, he come from humble beginnings. I respect that. You know, this is nothing to bash him on. That's not what this is. Very sharp, articulate brother. Okay? He's running for the 2nd District of House of Congress.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other guy you see on your screen is Shamari Figures. And he come from, his dad was Michael Figures. His mom is Vivian Figures, his father's deceased. Michael Figures was an individual during the time of back in I think it was 1984. The Mobile had a lynching. The Klan that lynched this, I forgot the young guy name. If I can pull that up, Mr. Producer. I know it was Daniel. I think it was. You have to hold on for a second, Kamish. Hold on.
Are we on tonight?
Yes, you. I'm gonna bring. I was gonna get ready to call you. You beat me to it, but hold on. Just hold on. You're here, so
Might well be here. Welcome.
Just hold on.
I'm not ready.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Well, I'll call you back.
Okay.
All right. So let me bring it up, Mr. Producer.
take your time, my brother.
So it was Michael Donald. Michael Donald. This happened. I said 84. It was in 81.
I mean, you was pretty close off
Yeah.
the top of the dome.
Yeah, right. The lynching of Michael Donald in Mobile, Alabama on March 21st, 1981. Okay?
I got to ask my mama about that, man.
Okay. All right, so Michael Donald was, he was born July 24th, 1961. He was actually, my brother was born in 61 in August. He was born a few weeks before my brother, but he was lynched by the United Klans of America. Mobile is a fucked up place, people.
Big clucks.
But anyway, so Morris Deeds got involved with it. He sued them. And Michael Figures, Shamari's dad, was also very instrumental and played a part.
Yeah.
So Shamari comes from good stock. Okay. His mother has been a warrior down in the Alabama Senate. Vivian Figures.
Yeah.
I got a good friend of mine who know them very well. Now, I'm not, when it comes to knowing them, I do not. I know of their work.
Heard good things.
I've heard good things about
yeah.
them. Okay. But my reason for bringing both of these guys on the screen is because both of them seem like outstanding black men. And my thing is, I would want to know the agenda.
Yeah.
Now, and the reason I'm saying this is I noticed there's a guy that's down in Montgomery who me and him go back and forth. Matter of fact, he got off the Chris Miles show page. But he had put a post out Saturday morning. And I answered the call. And before, I'm thinking like, okay, then, so I know him. We're gonna we're gonna go back and forth. So I was prepared, Mr. Producer, to go back and forth with this guy. Only to find out after I had hit send and the post stayed out there for a little while, he removed the entire post. And I asked him one particular thing, which was, this guy's your frat brother. Does he have the interest of black people, or does he have the interest of his fraternity? Reason being, he had a symbol on his shirt. So, and this is what I'm talking about, is the agenda. Now, this guy here is, if people see on this Anthony Daniels guy, he has on there, that's the Diamond K, that's the capital symbol.
Yeah.
That he has on his shirt. So are people voting are they supporting this guy for his stance, or are they supporting him because of his Greek affiliation, Mr. Producer? I'm asking you.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I think it's the affiliation, man. If you want to ask me, it's
So-
like why do all black people vote Democrat?
Right.
I think it's just likeliness. He a Kappa, I'm a Kappa. He got to be from.
Well,
good stock.
one of the guys that I've been going back and forth with, he's a diehard Joe Biden guy,
Yeah.
and he wants to align me with Trump. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not aligned to nobody. All I'm gonna put out information and let people decide, where the chips fall. That's on them. But the thing is, Mr. Producer, I asked this other guy that you and I know. He's been a guest on the show. I asked him about figures, and he said, "Well, figures took a payout." So you mean to tell me this guy say Figures is running against Daniels because he wants to disrupt the campaign? So between a good friend of mine who's Dick Brubeck and whomever else is running on the Republican side would win.
Right.
My thing is, may the best man win. If Daniels is the best guy, win. I mean, vote for him. But what I'm saying to you, Mr. Producer, what becomes an issue for me is the guy that I talked to, and I'm not going to utter his name, he said that when I brought in the fact about his dad, he was basically saying, well, he's the complete opposite of that. He's aligned himself with the guys that are running on the Republican side. So why would you be, what's happening, Nate? Why would you be running for something with not the intent of winning?
Right.
I mean,
It don't make sense.
for me to do some shit like that, it had to be a couple of million attached to it. But I'm sure that's not the case here.
Right. That's the mindset to have, though.
So, I mean,
if
I'm
you're gonna
just-
do something, why not win?
Right. So
Why not
that's
do
what
you
I'm
gotta do
saying.
to win, yeah.
And this is the same thing that Greg was talking about last week. You can take it out. But I'm just saying, Mr. Producer, like, this, and what I'm saying with a lot of our people is a form of complacency, man. It's like we're not finna do anything. We're not finna do anything that's gonna change the gamut for the masses. We're gonna keep the same thing the way it is, as long as the ones that benefit are not affected.
Yeah, we ain't gonna rock that boat.
We
Man.
gonna rock the boat. What we got next, Mr. Producer?
I ain't froze right now. Hold on.
So, people, this is what I'm saying. We have to change. We have to change the way we do business. I mean, it's still.
Oh no, I got it. We
Okay.
finna bring up. Let's get in. Let's talk about Big Fanny for a minute.
Okay. All right. So
Bring
up. You're gonna bring up the video.
Which one?
Matter of fact, before you do that, Mr. Producer, don't bring her up here. Let's bring up. I need that video of those kids out there fighting. Cause see, we need to emphasize. We got these guys out here running. That's fine. We'll do this. Since it's there.
No, I pulled it down. We can go with the video.
This is the thing, people. We, like I say, we run down commemorating every year of the, what is it, Selma to Montgomery March, right? Right,
Yeah.
Mr. Producer?
Yeah. Our people
And
trying to
our
fight
kids are
to get us
so,
equal rights.
so disruptive. Like, they out there. That's why nobody don't, man, spring break, no, we ain't having shit going on. Ain't shit going on here.
Man, Miami made a whole commercial.
Ain't don't bring your ass
Don't
down.
come
You bring your
down
ass
here.
down here, we're going to put your ass in handcuffs.
Man, everything. Parking to get on the beach, $100 an hour. Don't come, man. They don't want nobody to come down.
And it's
man.
bad because our kids don't know how to act. Other kids go places, man, they ain't tearing up shit. And everything that goes on. Give me that video.
But I'm saying, you know how big the beach is?
I know how destructive.
So you supposed to be on vacation.
This is what they do.
Filming it.
Everybody. They get them goddamn phones out. This it here.
Man, I know anytime
fuck out of here.
Me and my brothers went anywhere without our parents, last thing they tell us before we leave, don't you take your ass out there and make me look like no fool.
There you go. And it's sad, Mr. Producer. It's sad. Our kids go to different events and shit. They either gonna shoot, they gonna tear up some shit, they gonna do some destructive shit. Everybody else, and this is what I'm talking about. How did shit get to a point in time where everything is so fucking destructive? And you know what's crazy about it, Mr. Producer? There's a population. We got so many different. We're not a monolith by no stretch of the imagination. Are we that? But you got the Greeks. you got the this shit that you just saw.
Yeah.
And then you got the other ones out there just like myself. I'm just out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm sitting here just...
It's like we whispering, hey, guys, come on, we got to come together.
Man,
we got to build something.
I'm like Charles and White at this point. I mean, coming together is impossible.
Man,
and this is what I'm saying. So, y'all go down to Selma every year, March to commemorate, and this is the shit that y'all have. This is what
they fought for, man.
That's what y'all fought for.
This what we got. That's
the shit that we see on the screen.
Low wages.
Low
income, Section 8 houses,
welfare, no financial infrastructure, no jobs. You know, you got niggerdom. The guys out there that's in the entertainment business, sports, and all this shit. They don't put shit back in the community. Matter of fact, we got a video coming forward. We got a video coming forward, Mr. Producer, and I worked on. I guess when will it be out, Mr. Producer? On that of Rick Ross, the guy.
It'll be out by tonight.
Okay, Mr. Producer said by tonight. But the guy is Nino Leonard, I think Nico Leonard, something. Rick Ross has on a watch, an AP. And the AP that he has on is valued at, the original one is, or authentic one is $4 million. So the white guy sees Rick Ross with this watch on. He calls him out on it and says that the watch is fake. And so Rick Ross now, you know, everybody else that came out, he hadn't responded to. But I came out and responded for him. Yeah. And I told him, so fucking what if it is? A man would be a fool to put that kind of money into a fucking watch. You think I got, if I had $100 million, I wouldn't put put in no fucking $4 million.
Yeah, $4 million for 12.
Well, I could take $4 million and go by the block and homes and see a return on my goddamn investment. You understand what I'm saying?
Why helping your community?
Or do something positive to try to bring jobs in for the people. Let me share something with you all out there. So everybody know what type of person, what type of heart. What I do every Friday, Mr. Producer. What I was doing this Friday.
Oh man,
What I go out and do?
he feed the homeless, man. Don't let him. Don't let the homeless man have a dog. Man, dude gonna go buy a whole thing of dog food. He feed the dog food. He feed the homeless man.
Cause I love animals. I love
Oh,
dogs.
yeah.
I mean, shit. I got dogs, but I go out and feed them. And you know
Yeah.
what? Listen, guess what? I'm talking about it on the show, but I ain't going out there with this shit here. Man, let me go. Let me do this. I don't do all it. I don't do it for. I don't go out here and do shit for the fact that I want notoriety for it. You know what notoriety I want to come from? Man upstairs. I do stuff to please God. I don't give a damn what nobody think about. All that shit is past me. I'm past that. I am past giving a fuck about what somebody think about me. So, I go out on Fridays. I go out and I feed people that's homeless. People living out there exposed to the elements. That's what I do. Sunday, me and Mr. Producer, we doing the show. All the week, we working on content. This is what I do. So, I'm saying all of that because we all have a part to play out here. We all have a part to play out here in society. And I'm just trying to do my part. And one of the things, hold on, Mish, one of the things that I do, or I try to do, I try to be effective when it comes to doing what I should do for mankind. But it's a sad day, people, with our people when, like I said, and I got somebody on the line. She's been thank you for the last 3 weeks. She's been sitting in with us. But the point is, as we were talking about Camilla Harris, we were talking about Bloody Sunday. Like, we're starting to reap the benefits of Bloody Sunday because nothing that I see that's counterproductive, no stores, no jobs, voting, bad stuff with voting is being repealed, been taken from you. Our kids going to the beach, they're fighting, just all type of just abnormal shit going on. Nobody's trying to correct this. Nobody. Kamisha, how you doing, love?
Hey guys, how you guys doing tonight?
Oh
Wait,
man,
here.
what's going on?
I'm doing all right.
So, Kamisha, you were hold on a second. Hold on. Let me.
Kamisha, how you doing, love?
Hey.
All right. Sorry about that. All right. So, Kamisha.
Yes.
All right. So Sunday, let me get out of this here. So here it is. They had last week was the commemoration of Bloody Sunday, correct?
That's right.
All right. So I want you. Did you attend the function?
I attended some. I attended the breakfast. I think I just and the an event Friday night for the children. I didn't attend everything else. I went and got me some food, of course, at the street festival, but I didn't go to all the events that were listed.
Okay, so kind of for the listening audience, kind of tell everybody about what actually goes on there, because as I'm saying, I don't see anything positive coming out of that anymore. Now, I'm not saying that it should not be commemorated, but what I'm saying is it should be a network of entrepreneurship. It should be the focus of education. Different things set up to better our communities.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. If anything, all those heavy hitters, all those people with names, they come there every year. They should put a plan together to help up and coming black businesses, or put the people in a better position. Because I'm saying from Thursday to Sunday, the only people benefited is the white people.
Well, he's talking about the businesses down there. Like you have, so this is the deal, Kamisha. You have street vendors that come down there to Bloody Sunday, right?
Correct.
They're selling hot dogs, hamburgers, T-shirts, caps, pins, and shit like that, right?
Okay, right.
Right. But you got hotels down there. You got the guys that cause the ruckus down in Montgomery at the riverboat shit down there. They still got they serving food and gas station. Those are the people that what Mr. Producer's talking about. Those are the people that benefit from
not the resident, the black residents,
not the people that live there. So
I wouldn't say that because they barely participate. And in past
history, wait, hold on. Who barely participates?
Most of the white community.
I'm not saying they are participating because they're reaping the benefit financially from the tourism or the traffic that is coming into Selma. If you have a store there, if it's a restaurant, gas station, whatever it is, clothing store, the people come in on Thursday. Everybody, when they come in, they're not staying in Montgomery. A lot of people staying in Selma. So they're reaping the benefit some shape, form, or fashion. That's what Mr. Producer is saying. But go ahead, you got the floor.
I just want to correct it a little bit because what happens usually and in the past, because there's a lot of contention between the Jubilee Festival and the Battle of Selma. You know what I'm saying? The reenactment of that. You know what I'm saying? It's two different groups of people. Just like what happened in Montgomery. Those same two different groups of people that never see eye to eye, right?
Right.
So, historically, those Caucasian business leaders that do not believe in celebrating the reenactment of Bloody Sunday usually close their stores, their gas stations on that day and that weekend so that the employees, this has been, because we've had a problem with that because now the local residents who don't want to go downtown to eat, we don't have other restaurants to go to. Other than the franchises like Burger King, McDonald's, those are the only people that benefited. But when it comes to like the local small businesses, they really do not benefit because the streets are blocked off because a lot of customers complain because during that time, a lot of them don't even really have true access to their own businesses.
Well, Kamisha,
right.
And there is a schedule, and it does kind of gear towards education. The problem is we don't have enough people within our state that takes it seriously. But people do come from other states, other cities, and on Thursday they have a education summit for teachers. They have a legal case at the courthouse every year where they put certain laws to task and for the judges and witnesses and attorneys so that the common people can see what kinds of things that we can do to change laws, but we have to do it in a legal way. So there are ways, but what it is because the National Voting Rights Museum has not decided to go into the Caucasian sector and get funding, they don't get the big money like they do in New Orleans for 4th of July and Juneteenth. We just don't get that money.
Right. And that's the point I was making. I was saying that all those heavy hitters, all those, black entrepreneurs, black politicians, they should put a whole bunch of money in the bag since that's such a historical landmark. They should build something there instead of just talking about it. Is what I'm saying.
And that's all.
That should be. You know what I'm saying? That could be a black hub of entrepreneurship.
It's really, I think they try. I really do think they try. And do you know, guys? Bruce Holmes. He's from Selma, but he actually lives in Montgomery. He just got us for the Brown Chapel, where we were struggling, and opportunity to get more grant money because after the storm and other things, they had got a lot of grant money, but then it wasn't enough because those old buildings need a lot of work, right? He wrote letters to 40 different people, celebrities, and someone sent an anonymous check for $250,000. So we do have people who do drop funds, but they're for specific things. Like an organization came to Elwood, an organization from Boston called Be Heard. They came to Elwood Christian Academy, and they did a art piece with the youth and taught them how to do spoken word and figurative dance and literal dance and all that kind of good stuff. So different groups come. I just wish it was more mainstream, like other annually celebrated.
And Kamisha, this is
what
this
I'm
is my
saying.
point.
They've been doing it
Right.
for all these
It's
years.
It's a cap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've been doing it for all these years.
Listen,
Something should have been about
this
it.
is the thing, Kamisha.
And another thing, I'm gonna let you go. Let me say this. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm saying it's funny how it's a commemoration of what our people went through, and can't nobody, all them people with all that money can't even get a business loan of significant amount to actually do something without getting, denied. Yeah, but go ahead.
So this is the point, Kamisha.
I'm thinking the schedule now, guys.
Let's go. You have what is called Mardi Gras, okay? You have Mardi Gras. You have the Essence Festival. You have all of these various events that goes on, right? All right. So I remember the 50th anniversary of I went, but the point is what I'm saying to you, Kamisha, is that what should happen is, as Mr. Producer was saying, it should be something where it generates. It should be a hub on that particular day, like Negroes going to church on Sunday,
right?
Like so Sunday, they taking up all this money. And it's probably $30 million they take in on Sunday right here in Atlanta, in the black church. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So the point is, what I'm saying, the hub of it should be something major. You know what I'm saying? Going forward, taking place down there every year. Like that shit, like you say, somebody sent a check for $250. It should be $2-3 million taken in. Keep all the bullshit. Camilla Harris came there talking about Palestine. You talking about 6-week ceasefire, but then you giving Israel all the goddamn bombs to bomb the folk with. It's an oxymoron. That's asinine. And shit, I mean, I'm saying, like, here it is. Black people are lacking jobs, education, healthcare. There's so many things out there that the community needs, and things that could be going on and addressed. This woman comes down. This is what I'm saying. It's the same old, and there's nothing significant, Kamisha, coming out of any of this stuff. That's the whole point of what I'm talking about. And then these guys out here that we know will go out here and say, "Oh well, vote for Charles Brown." Charles Brown been in there 30 fucking years, and guess what? He just getting a check. He get money up under the fucking table. He ain't doing shit. Then you get some new kid come up that see shit fucked up and want to make a change. Oh no, we can't put him in here. No, fuck no. We got to keep Charles there. Charles died off, and goddamn it, all the community shit that's going on, the community fucked up. And this is what I have to tell people.
People agree with y'all.
Listen, this is the thing.
The Delta Times Journal editor James Jones wrote basically what you said, super producer, the same opinion that it needs some work. You know what I mean? So it does. And,
and
mayor,
we go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Every mayor I've had since I've been back in Selma has tried to make it a citywide event, but because it was started by a grassroots organization, they don't want to let it go. They want it to remain personal. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, we don't get a lot of money because guess what? Nobody wants to stay in Selma. We have nothing to eat after all this stuff is over. So guess where they all come back to? Prattville and Montgomery. All of our celebrities, they all go back to Prattville and Montgomery to sleep.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All them people after 59 years, I'm saying all them folks, they can invest in the hotel, they could build, they could do. I mean, I'm saying just think about. Yeah, I'm gonna just say, let's say Beyonce or Will Smith. I'm just saying they niggas.
But let me tell you what happened. Somebody like, let me say, let's take Jamie Lee Curtis. This is a hypothetical, right? Jamie Lee Curtis now mother say, fuck it, we go down to 7. Let's go down there. They see, well, the weather here is nice. It's such this, and that. Guess what? Jamie Lee finna build shit in Selma now. They finna buy houses. They got the lakes and shit. Guess what? Oh shit! Here comes Zach Buckner and the rest of them. Them motherfuckers. Oh shit! We gonna move down here with Jamie Lee Curtis and them at. See what I'm saying? It's the fucking mentality of how we think, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like this is what the kid was telling Roland Martin. This is what he was saying.
Yeah, I got the
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you, Kamisha, is I can't follow. I can't go along with the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? I have to be a leader. I was put here to lead, not to be a goddamn follower. And what I'm telling you is, Kamisha, the whole point is you have these individuals out here that, like I say, they've been doing the same dumb shit and it hadn't rendered anything positive or plus for. And I'm out of it. Like I was telling Miss Medusa this. Everybody out here, right? My cousin here, Carmen. Everybody, oh man, Donald Trump racist. Listen, man. Listen, Donald Trump is no more racist than Joe Biden or any other Bill Clinton. You know what Donald Trump is concerned about? He's concerned about the constituency of his people. The same thing with that what's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That's right.
They are concerned about so when they go there and they argue points, guess what they're arguing? They're arguing points of reference they're arguing points of reference for their people. But no, our problem is
the people we got, our powerful people, they arguing points for them too. We ain't got nobody fighting for us.
No, let me tell you what they doing. Man, shit, man. I gotta keep Charles Umar in there cause shit. Man, he part of my frat. Shit. We gonna go man, we gonna party. I'm saying dumb shit that we focus on. Marjorie Taylor Greene, how delusional and upside down she might be. She has a purpose. Her purpose is her constituency.
Right.
Donald Trump has identified an issue out there. And guess what? Yeah, he's everything what people think he is. But guess what? The thing is, he's arguing upon a purpose about his constituency. Meaning this, he sees that if we don't stop the border, we're going to be the minorities here. Okay, that's why he overturned Roe v. Wade. Okay?
Right.
Now, the other thing we saw happen, they got rid of what? Affirmative action.
Right.
You know why they got rid of it? We black folks don't need it. You got these other people coming in here now.
Oh, yeah.
So guess what? If affirmative action is on the books, they're going to benefit from it.
See how this shit... Run the swimming, talking about how see
how this shit works, Kamisha? That's what I'm saying. All these other nationalities out here are one cohesive group. We're the only ones out here put people in there, and they don't do a fucking thing for the community. But then when Marjorie Taylor Greene them come out and they say something, we deem it as being racist. I don't. I deem it as being a reality of this lady, she care about her folks. And that's why her people are like, man, how the fuck they vote for her? Because she's talking about the needs of what the people that sent her there, what they need. That's why they put her there. She identified with her constituency. We send people there, oh man, I can't do that shit, man.
Right,
man. Shit, man.
And you know they already looking at me, bro. You
look,
now,
now bring up Fannie. Bring up Fannie with Adele. Let's go. So let's pivot to Fannie Willis here. And this is what I'm talking about. The shit that we do.
You want Camilla or
Candace? I want Fannie and Candace Owens.
All right. Boom.
We're gonna take you off for a second, Kamisha.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we just talking about your picture.
We ain't talking about cut the line on you. We're just talking about your image. So, we up?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. All right, there we go. So, Candace Owens criticized online for calling Fannie Willis a ghetto superstar. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing, Kamisha, and the listening audience. Fannie Willis ran for DA and she won, right in Fulton County, right?
Rightfully so.
A lot of things are coming out now about various things tied to her. Okay? What I'm saying is, you know Young Thug now, Kamisha, she got this guy sitting in jail saying that, you know, he did this, he did that. I don't know Thug. I don't know nobody. Well, one of the barbershops here, I know people connect and go to this particular barbershop. Okay, but I don't know him per se. The point that I'm making is that we sent Fannie there to supposedly to be a good DA and to represent the facts and to do things according to the way it's supposed to be structured. She right here giving a dude that she in an affair with, she giving this guy money. Now, guess what? These folks went out here and uncapped all this stuff. She got on this. This is the crazy part, right? She go out here and she said, okay, she's prosecuting Young Thug, right? Young Thug did A, B, and C. Okay, maybe he did, maybe he did. We don't know. But the thing is, when she got her ass on the stands, she was so eager to go there and testify. When she got on the stands and they asked you, when did your relationship start with Nathan Wade? Now, guess what? When they asked her that, they already knew because they had the goddamn phone records. They got the phone record. Like, he just got driving there. See, the shit the tire was picking up. Okay? They got all that shit. They asked us, oh, well, we started dealing with each other back during the time of the trial. She perjured herself. Okay? Then, me and Mr. Producer got fed. We just brought the shit out. You know, the payout, like the $30,000 here. This man got two $30,000 checks in one day. Came back the next day, $7,000, $10,000. And then guess what they doing? They taking lavish trips and all this shit here. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you, Kamisha, is it's a corruptible magnitude of things being put out there. Okay? Now, sad part about it is everybody knows and sees this. Everybody's having second thoughts. So now, what she does, she's running to churches over here, to black churches over here. Oh, I need support. Let me go in here. This ain't our fight. This ain't our battle. I just told Mr. Producer earlier today, before we went on the air, I said, Mr. Producer, I said, I want you to think about something. Whenever there has been a situation where the Biden administration or anybody needed somebody to do something fucked up to somebody, they go get them black women to do it. The lady up there, Greenfield, that's at the UN, she's vetoed every fucking goddamn order to stop those the Israelis from bombing Palestine. She's a black woman. You go there and get this goddamn other woman up here. What her name is? Letitia James.
James.
Letitia James out of New York. She'll goddamn went there. Now Trump got to come up with $500 million in, I don't know, less than 30 days. Or they talking about taking this man shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, man, like this shit crazy. Then you got this other, you got Fannie Willis. Fannie Willis go and she flies to the goddamn White House, meet with the woman that came down there to Selma, talking about the Palestinians instead of talking about Bloody Sunday. She talking and they giving the goddamn Israelis the wherewithal to do the shit that they're doing to people. She don't talk about that though. She want to talk about the shit about we got to feed them, we got to do. Man, it's all this shit that black folks do is fucked up. Let's just be honest and real about it.
And they get mad when you expose the truth about it.
Yeah, and that's what we gonna do here. We gonna expose the truth.
Let's get it.
See, so
hey, last week we were talking about don't let them kids spend the night, and you see what that man did to those little girls.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, come on now.
Yeah.
The children was calling home. Thank God for cell phones, because back in the day they would have told them children, "No, you can't use the phone tonight. We'll call her in the morning."
Oh,
Thank God we
yes,
have our own
indeed.
cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kamisha,
yeah,
let me ask you something.
yeah.
Did you see the video of what happened in Chilton County?
What happened in Chilton County? Break it down.
Where the guy ran over the black female there, and
Today?
No, it happened yesterday. White guy, white kid, ran over the girl. He hit the car with his truck. She got out and ran. He ran her over.
Ooh,
I think I took it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her the video.
Mr. Producer gonna send you the video. But
okay. So,
but the thing is, I came under attack. Like, people sent the shit to me. I'm like, I'm like in the bed, man. We're an hour ahead of y'all. People, we're on this daylight saving shit. I'm trying to, pull as much sleep as I do. My phone, like, man, what the, what's going on, right? So
okay.
I get it, and so some lady had this long thing about this here, so I go to watch, and I said, damn, I got right up, went up, got me some coffee, and went in and started, trying to. So I said, well, I told the lady, I said, I will post the information. I got 5 messages from people posting put the information out there, and I put it on one of the pages on Facebook, and I immediately got attacked by some of the Caucasians on there, because they said, oh, well, I'm dividing race. I'm like, how am I doing? First of all, I didn't run the woman over. I was asked to post this information. I'm only doing what I said I would do, which was to post the information. And I did that. But Mr. Producer sent you the video. But
Did she survive? I'm watching it. Did she survive?
Yeah, she's pretty messed up. I think she got her legs. The guy ran over with the truck. That's a big ass truck.
And see, that's where we have to be careful. And that's why I when it comes to race situations, right, in America right now, I am definitely not going to speak too quickly, right? Because that's just an inhuman act, right? And you would have posted that video 9 times out of 10, knowing you would have posted that video if it would have been a white person, black person, Hispanic person, Asian person. And, it wouldn't have mattered who the victim was or who the
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now, so this
they don't think that way.
But this is the thing, Kamisha. You're absolutely right. Like, here it is, and I'll get some white person to come. Oh, this motherfucker racist, bitch. I ain't shit. Fuck you calling me. I'm none of that. This is the thing. If I was racist, if I had a bigoted bone in my body, you know what I would be doing, Kamisha? I'd be on the side of that of Fannie Willis. I would be with Fannie.
Well, no, you would be. They call that. Well, it's not. Yeah, well, I guess it would be racist because but in the sense.
No, this is
racist. You know what I'm saying? I would tell people in a sense we all have that tendency.
No, we don't. No, we don't. This is the thing. Let me define it for you. This is the thing, Kamisha. To be racist, racism is a system.
It is. I hate the system.
Okay, it is. So when a white person will call me, you, or another black person racist, that is improperly said. The reason being, racism is a system that's in tow. White supremacy is racism. Now, we all have what's called a form of prejudice. Like I won't, like Mike Tyson is finna fight. What his name is?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. I want Mike Tyson to decapitate his ass. You understand? But we all have a form of prejudice. But to be prejudiced is not necessarily racist. Racism is something that was used against back here where Aaron Cody Smith was let out of prison. That's a form of racism because the AG who will say, well, no, I ain't racist. But guess what you did? You turned him man. Man was sentenced for 14 years. He did less than 2 years. Okay, so that's racism is a construct that you put in a position to use against somebody. Now, see, this is the thing.
It's a fuck you.
Donald Trump said that he called Fannie Willis racist. Fannie Willis can't be racist. Guess what? The system that Fannie Willis is using is the system that Donald Trump foreparents set up. You understand what I'm saying? So go ahead.
Against her.
So what I'm telling you is people have to understand the etymology of words. Like, you have to understand and know people. Oh, motherfucker, you right? Man, shut the fuck up. No, I ain't. You understand? I mean, here it is. I went out Friday, right? I went out Friday, and all of the people that I fed Friday were white men and a white woman. So if I was what you call me to be, I wouldn't go out and say, okay, well, fuck, I'm not like that. You understand what I'm saying? So people got me. Yeah, people got me misconstrued.
Where the black homeless people at? We gonna feed them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
No.
I see anybody out there fucked up. I don't care what color they are. I'm gonna help you if I can help you. I'm never gonna do anything to fuck over nobody, because it's not indicative of my character.
Because of what you just defined, the system of racism, right? Because you just defined it so eloquently, you really did, right? That's why I have to always sit back, because once it flips, right? We can sit there, rah, and be like, Fannie Willis, oh, she done for doing this. Oh, now look at her career, right? But if that would have been us, if Obama would have been in that position, they'd have railroaded that nigga.
Yeah.
Right? So what I'm saying, I have to just sit back because the system has flipped on the system. It's because it's designed to be racist. Right.
That's the whole point. And guess what? Kamisha?
What you just defined.
Listen, let me.
She used the system to try to beat the system, and the system came back and bit her.
It got her and handcuffed her ankles around here.
Come on, man.
See what I'm saying? It's the system.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Come on with it. Give me that video. I'm gonna give you something, Kamisha. I ain't finna say shit. I'm gonna let you break it down.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is 928-444-3555.
You finna hear it.
Okay.
What's the owner name of this phone?
The name that would appear on, say, a Bluetooth device is found on line 32, which is Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Okay.
He's so messy. He read reading it. That man turned red. He turned red reading it.
So the whole point is, Kamisha, the guy that she's been dealing with, define her as that. That is a low blow. You understand?
Okay. Well, I'm glad we put it in perspective, because we also have to hold men accountable too, right? And even though I think she was a little delusional in this relationship, he also knew better.
Oh, yeah.
He also, as an attorney of his stature, knew that if you can pull Young Thug's phone records, they can pull his. If they can pull Hillary Clinton's email, that they can grab his.
But he thought he was above that, Kamisha. That's the point. They thought, that's what I'm saying. Oh shit, man, we Greek affiliate.
We got this.
Man, we got this, man. Look here. So and guess what? I found out something else here yesterday. He stands to make $4 million off of this case. And that's the thing. All of the money that he's gotten thus far, she was signing off on the ledger. She was signing off on it, right? So all of the things that he's gotten thus far, he was sending it back to her. They taking lavish trips. Aruba, they going here, they going there, they going. What's the Norwegian cruise?
Repeat that again. The money that he was paid he gave back to her, and that's why she.
Yeah, but see, you know, this is the thing.
Ain't that kind of what happened to that?
Cash is not traceable. So what they assumed was that the stuff that they were doing was not going to be you know, traced or found out to be what it is, because they were, you know, a lot of the transactions that they were doing were cash. Now this is why the guy Terrence Bailey fell out with him. Like when he came out, I was one of the first one to release it. You know, getting information from people. You know what I'm saying? That's here in the hub, right? So when he dropped his last kid off the college, when he got back, because he was living in Cobb County, okay. He basically told his old lady, look here, I'm done with this. I don't even want to deal with you no more. And all this shit was because of what is it? Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, give me the video, Mr. Producer. The young man over here, man, he breaks it down about the street cats and all this other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get rid of the it's top
the politicians,
hour, get rid of
the street niggas, the
the
music artists, the athletes.
They all know each other.
We all fucking the same bitches. Seriously. No.
It ain't like that over here, man. It's like that in Baltimore. In D.C.
It ain't like that over here, man. Like every politician, every street nigga, every fucking music industry nigga, every entrepreneur, they got a bitch in magic. Every last one got a bitch in magic. It's just the game. It's just so Atlanta. Yeah. So it's interesting when you bring it up because it's all together.
Intertwined.
Fonnie was just probably, in my opinion, the first. Because mind you, I was there. So I'm there when Fonnie is going against Paul and she was going against Christian Wise, and they're trying to dog. That's the thing about Atlanta. When it's time for politics, they calling Ray. They calling Ray, yo, like. When Andre was running, they called Ray. Like, me and Andre sitting next to each other in the meeting. Like, that's Atlanta, bro. Like,
wow.
So that's what I'm saying. Is this glitz and glamour, Kamisha? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. People now is they're talking. You know, the subject matter. Subject matter is going forward. You know, it's coming out.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
See,
before it used to take decades to find out corruption in government, but with the internet and all these great technologies that we use every day, makes it really simple.
Yeah, but the simplistic manner that people tend to lose account of, Kamisha, is that of word of mouth. The guy just said it. He broke it down. Right? He say, shit, I was right there. I know what's going on. I'm there. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is talking now. See? Yeah. I had somebody that I was dealing with. Look, told me, no, I don't talk to you no more. You know, you ain't, you know. I said, okay, cool.
But I'm saying, why we always like to hitch our horse to a bad wagon? Hitch our wagon to a bad horse.
That's what we do. Shit, that's what we do. That's what Kamisha said. All of us don't function. Kamisha ain't that way. I ain't that way. You ain't that way. You got you know what I'm saying? You got a few people out here, Kamisha, no matter the facts or whatever, we're going to always try to be on the side of right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the thing earlier about the lady, I posted the content. You looked at the video, and I get attacked. Now, nobody attacked the young man for his actions. I get attacked for posting it. You know, I get called all kind of names for posting it. You know what I'm saying?
They will always protect their own, and that's where we need to be as a community. Even when we see some bullshit going on, right? We supposed to do like the folks in the church, throw our little finger up and just walk out the room for a moment and then talk about the shit in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? But to err, sometimes I just have to be politically correct when I say certain things when it comes to the black community, because if its shoe was on the other foot, they will have no mercy. So I cannot think that, okay, because, and then you got to also remember now, 60 years, we couldn't vote. 60 years ago, it'll be 60 years next year, we were not allowed to vote in this country, right? So our aunties, these organizers that are just 77 and 80 were very young people 60 years ago who didn't have a freaking clue and was given the opportunity to change. So yeah, they fucked up. They really fucked up. And they continually fucked up. And as we move on and we learn from them, that's why I said, like I said last week, as we evolve, through evolution, our children and our legacies will become better, right? And
I don't know if it will or not, Kamisha.
I'm afraid that mine can't say that everybody's will.
Well, the thing is, this is the point, love. This is what I'm saying, right? The kids today, Kamisha, we just showed earlier before you came in, right? Mm-hmm. We showed where there was some black kids went spring break down in Miami. Like, they just a fucking melee, just fighting for no goddamn reason. Oh. Girls pulling weave out of girls' hair. People, instead of them breaking the kids up from fighting, what they do? They go out here and they take their cell phones out and they film it. Like we are in bad times, man. Like,
it used to be a time we'd be embarrassed to act a fool in front of white folks.
Well,
I'm just saying.
The point it wasn't so much about them, man.
I'm just saying it'd be embarrassed.
You're right. It is embarrassing because
people,
my daddy used to tell me, man, look here, you don't embarrass me.
That's it.
My name. And you don't embarrass yourself, because if you do, you already know what the outcome gonna be when you get back here.
Come on,
right?
Man.
You understand? And that's what I'm saying. The discipline factor is none and void anymore in our community. If we got anything else we gonna bring up before we?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the rolling at the end.
Yeah, come on with that. I want Kamisha to dissect this for us.
Okay, but look, the Paul boy that want to fight Tyson.
Yeah.
Didn't he somebody out, a basketball player out a couple of years ago?
Yeah, Nate Robinson. And Nate
that dude
Nate
is
not
a
6'5". Nate. I'm only 5'8". Nate is a little dude, Kamisha. I mean, he's not a. Oh. Then he's waiting on the kidney. He's in bad shape.
Oh.
So, but the thing is, this is what I'm saying. This guy here, him and his brother they've been strategic in picking opponents to fight. I want him to fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay at the end of the fight game, go fight somebody that's gonna give you the business. He ain't gonna do that. That's a coward.
Tyson in a whole other league. That's kind of disrespectful to want to fight a legend like that.
That's what I'm talking about. The man, 30 years old, man. All Tyson do is get high every day. You know what I'm saying?
They said Tyson been training though, man.
He might be training, my y'all, but listen, Kamisha.
Man, all he needs is one good shot.
Yeah, but shit, but what's called a trainer too? He training.
But it ain't. But
hold on.
Man,
so my y'all,
one good
listen,
shot.
If it don't go the way that everybody anticipated it to go, let's say he win. Then what y'all gonna say?
Talking about the white boy?
What he knocked Tyson ass out?
I mean, shit, Tyson got out. He almost 60 years old.
So now he's sick.
He's supposed to be.
But that's my point.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, I'm just saying, putting everything bare bones on the table, man. That Tyson,
it's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful.
That's all I've been saying.
Yeah, it's disrespectful, but man, Tyson still got it, man.
Elder, because now he's an elder.
You said.
Yeah,
a lion don't forget how to be a lion.
That would be the equivalent of me going out here jumping on Zach Butler. Man. You know what I'm saying? He my elder. Man, I might disagree with him on I love him. I might disagree, but I would never do no shit.
Zach probably got one move you ain't never seen before.
He might, but I'm saying I would never go to that
right.
point of doing that. That's what I'm saying. Some things should be he should be honoring Mike Tyson. He should be trying to get with Mike. No, listen.
No,
he should be trying to get with Mike. Man, Mike, show me some of them points. He want to go in there and knock. Man, come on.
He
man.
gonna get honored by Mike Tyson. What's gonna happen?
Okay, I hear y'all.
Man, I put the house on.
No, I would do. It's disrespectful. I'm mad about it.
I'm pissed off about it too.
Yeah.
Man.
So that's my thing. But come on with that video.
Paul ain't got them muscles. Ain't got them fast twist muscles like Michael, man.
One thing he got youth.
The
difference is
Tyson got that grown man
strength. The thing he got is youth. You
That's
know.
like that video where that young girl jumped on her grandmama. Her grandmama tied her butt up in that kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Just because you think he's tapped out, don't mean he's tapped out.
That's true.
You know but the fact that he's asking to fight a legend. Now, this ain't no just run of the mill. Now, Deontay Wilder, to me, is somebody he can okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I love to see it too. I just want to see somebody drop him.
I want to see his ass get his goddamn head, his neck broke. And that's what I want to see. I want to see him get.
You know, his league. We talking about age groups, classes, purses. Has he ever carried a purse that big?
Right, exactly.
So you ain't gonna. Why would you pimp? Why you trying to pimp Mike?
That's exactly what it is. Same thing with Conor did with Conor was making money, but his come up fight when he fought Floyd.
Yeah,
that was a money fight for him.
That's it.
Yeah, come on, man.
At least Collins had a history of MAA doing that. This dude ran. Is he a boxer? Is he a full?
He was a YouTuber. He a boxer now. That's what he a trained fighter. He's a trained fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many years?
Shit, for 4 or 5. He been training.
Man, they got no experience like Tyson.
But he got win. Tyson don't have win.
Tyson ain't never had no goddamn win, man.
Never had. That nigga just knocked him out in the first round.
It's over.
That's the thing.
Tyson fight started the first round. You go in the kitchen. Let me get these chips. Let me go in the kitchen and get these chips. You come back, it's over.
But that ain't the case now. That's what he was in.
You think the man lost his power?
He was in his prime then, my y'all.
Man, Jake Paul doesn't have an increment of Tyson power. Tyson still got his power.
Yeah, Tyson's still strong now.
Man, I get what you're saying, man. I just if Paul. Okay, I give it to you. Let's be equal. Let's be fair. If Paul can run away from Tyson for 5 rounds, he got a chance. But if Tyson laying any type of real punishment on him, he done.
Okay.
Nobody Paul has fought has had power like Tyson.
Listen, I think it can never happen. Tyson should cuss his ass out.
Man, I just think it's some bullshit. But anyway, come on, give me the next video so we can.
For that good gunja and high as hell and think it's gonna be fun. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't. Well, maybe it's something they both into because I think it's disrespectful.
We have to get out and go do for self in our own communities.
So define do for self.
When I say do for self, you shared one of my tweets, my videos, and I was actually a big fan of yours. But you shared one of my tweets. When I said black people need to stop begging the government and go and do for self out in our communities, you shared the video and called me an idiot. I didn't see anything idiotic about that statement at all.
So when you say do for self, like what? Mm-hmm. Explain that.
Okay, for example, here in Albany, Georgia, we complain about our school systems a lot. Many of our young men can't read. They have very horrible literacy rates. We don't have any rehab programs here for juvenile offenders. What I decided to do, I started a program 2 years ago, decided to do for self, and I started taking children into my home. I started taking custody of kids from juvenile court, and I started molding them and training them and teaching them skill trades, etc. Now I'm 21 years old. I just purchased a school here in Albany, Georgia, to combat us being in the government-funded schools that are not teaching our children what they need to learn. So that's what I mean by do for self, simply getting up and going out and do it.
So
I beat the stereotype that I'm young, black in America, and I can't do anything because somebody's holding me down. Absolutely not.
So a question.
Teenagers went and go ahead. Me and some teenagers went and bought a school, and we just bought a school bus simply from going out and doing work. We decided to go fix our own communities. I'm not expecting anything from no politician. I'm not expecting nothing from Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or nobody. We're going to go do it for ourselves, and that's what I believe we need to be doing. I can vote, sure, but nothing's going to change in our community.
So you went to...
Come on now, my brother.
Yeah, go ahead, Kamisha.
Yeah. Well, I feel him. Because, some things you just got to do for yourself. Because if an apocalypse comes, right, it sounds crazy, but, 9/11 came, they could do a lot of things. Domestic terrorism is real.
Right.
How would you survive? Because the government was shut down. COVID taught us that. COVID taught us that the government will shut down on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not prepared, you're going to be hungry. You ain't going to have no home, and your lights, the gas going to be off. If you ain't prepared. That's what COVID taught the world. So, in that sense, yeah, I agree with him. Figure it out. You can't depend on any system with security. Maslow's theory of needs. The basis of that is security. Right. If you ain't got that, life is hard.
Well, the thing I loved about what the young man said and who he said it to was the fact that Roland Martin has been an individual who has consistently pushed the policies of Joe Biden and things of that nature, and you got to do this, you got to do that. And what the kid was basically telling him, no, I am not looking for a politician to change the dynamics of our community. And the whole point is, the whole while I've been doing this showcast, that the kid edified everything that I've been pushing and trying to tell the masses. This is what you do. Stop going out here looking for government to do A, B, and C. We all step up, put our nickels and dimes together, and we go out here and we change the dynamic. It's simple. Everybody else can come in here and do it. Why we can't do it? But no, we going out here every 4 years. People come, politicians come to church, they lie, and all this shit, and you don't get nothing. Then you around here looking crazy. Same thing with what your boy and them did. And they ready to throw him under the bus. Oh, man, he had enough time. I'm talking about Reed.
Yeah.
Fuck him over. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, it is what it is. But, Kamisha.
Yeah.
It's been fun, love. I'm finna get out of here, man. We'll pick back up with you this coming week, brother. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule. Matter of fact, our subject matter next week will be what you and I talked about the other day. Me, you, and Mr. Producer. So we will probably bring you on the screen for that one. How about that?
Okay.
All right. Next week, people who've been my co-host for the last 3 weeks, Kamisha, I love her to death. She got something that she needs to talk about. So we gonna don't you? You better not let that. You better not let that cat. You better not let that cat out the bag yet. We gonna hold that one over the next Sunday, God willing, Most High willing. Go ahead, say what now?
I asked everyone's opinion. Is that something
Okay, all right. Well, we gonna try to get some get a couple of guests to come on too, assist with this. But yeah, next week is your thing, Kamisha. But anyway,
right.
Go ahead.
I said, all right, I'm ready for you.
Okay, all right. Well, anything you want to say before we go, love?
No, it's a great show, guys. I appreciate that. Everybody has something valid to say, and that's why things like this is really important, because everyone can hear your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And no opinion is wrong, because that's exactly how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And if we're able to, as people, get along and respect others' opinions, life will be real easy.
Right. Well, people, it's been fun. Thank you for the ones that sat in with us, Mr. Producer. Appreciate you. As always, the Moving Finger Rights has written, moves on. Until next time.
All right.